Take care.
Thank you very much.
तीनटा जिनस सजेशन करुछु से नॉक करबनी कबाट करके मैं कमेन कहबे ओके तो डाकिले तुम आसीबो ठिया होकरी तुम नमस्कार जदि करछ नमस्कार सर एमती कल ठीक अच्छे ठिया बस बसवा को नाचुराली कहबे हला जत जा बस कि इंग्लिश रे कहले धन्यवाद सर कहकरी बस अनै के धन्यवाद कर सामना सामना हला पछको जाइकरी करबनी ए मैनसटा से चेक करिवे हला बसेला बेले थाए ऊपर हाथ रख बस एटा हला परफेक्ट पोजीशन बढ़िया करी बस सुनिब क्लीन जो क्वेश्चन गोटे दुटा तीनटा सेंटेंस रे कह बेसी लंबे ने एक्सप्लेन करबनी हला बहुत गुडे पॉइंट थिले कहबो सर देयर आर मेनी पॉइंट्स मेनी डिफरेंस है वन अमंग देम दिस हला ताले लिमिट और जोटा जानी नथिबो सॉरी सर आई डोंट नो
Mr.
आई विल
Suman.
रीड इट हला
Mr. Suman, you are a agriculture graduate.
Yes.
You have opted for forestry in civil service exam.
Yes.
But the problem we all see that agriculture students, good agriculture students, you have own competition also. You have been awarded in agriculture competitions or all these things. You people, after being graduate or doing research even
Yes.
in your own subject, you opt for journalist job. That is the plight. That is the plight of the society. That those are expert in agriculture. They are living agriculture in the hands of the illiterate people are having no experience, no knowledge about agriculture. And the result is before us, whatever is produced by them. And we say ours is a state where the income of the farmer is the lowest in the country.
Yes.
I think the reason is this. Before me, you are one of the reasons.
Yes.
Huh?
Sir,
Why you divert your attention? Because you could have started a startup. You could have made a very good farming. You could have been an example before your society.
Sir, the reason for choosing this civil service line after completion of my graduation is the main thing is the broadened scope of approach towards the society. Secondly, when I thought about joining our services, with respect, our services also provides opportunities for serving the farmers. But my intention was also to serve the society as well, including the farmers. That's why I
You could have been a good farmer. You could have been an example before other thousands of farmers.
Yes, sir. Sir, but the schemes that are being launched by the government, I thought that if I would be able to implement, help in the implementation of those schemes, this would benefit the farmer society as well as the entire state.
Now you will be an employee.
Yes.
In the big establishment, you will be one of the employees.
Yes.
Here, you could have, through your own venture, you could have employed hundreds of people.
Yes. Sir, for
No, what is the why this shift? Don't you think that doing farming and earning a lot, earning more than expected, or bringing recognition, reputation to society and for yourself will not be a substitute for this government job?
Sir, I respect your opinion too, sir.
It's not my opinion, it is my feeling, and yesterday your principal secretary agriculture was lamenting on this.
Yes, sir.
Because more and more people are, good people are not coming to agriculture.
Yes, sir. I respect him also, sir. But in my opinion, I am a better employee than entrepreneur because I have not that much experience in that line. But here I think, given the situation and the circumstances that the government will provide me, the implementation of schemes, I would be a better servant for the people in this jobs.
No.
I don't think uh, you will be given any specific job because for looking after agriculture separate a line department and assigned line officers are there. Having your degree and or less or more
Yes.
of your degree,
Yes.
you will be a generalist.
Yes.
Huh?
Generalistic implementation is so I can accommodate both the spheres, both farmers as well as the general people, and use my skills of implementation there so that I can act as a bridge between the government and the people. Because where I see there are a lot of schemes, even in the agriculture sector and in common sector, but there is a lack of implementation which can be fulfilled by this service. That is what I mean.
Why the income of the farmers of the state is lowest in the country?
Sir, according to the recent data, they have increased, but as per the concerns,
It is last but one.
yes,
Lowest but one.
yes, but
Why?
sir, this is mainly due to three things. There is a lack of awareness among the people regarding the improved varieties that are being cultivated, and this could be achieved through the
From which
extension
district you help from which district?
Sir, Qatar business.
Cuttack district. Do you think that the awareness is still wanting? Because good people are people like you having a knowledge in agriculture is not there in the field. Those people, because most of the land are lying fallow because no agriculture laborer are available in the area.
Yes.
Either they are hiring the tractors and other thing for plowing the land or not. This is the plight of the
Yes, sir. Right, sir. So, the major thing what I have seen when we were given the opportunity to work with the farmers is that some farmers they are advanced and proactive, especially the Kusal Sathis, they gather knowledge. But the farmers that lag behind are actually not motivated to adopt the new technologies that are coming.
Don't you think that the lab to land program has completely failed in your state?
Sir, not completely failed. It is still in the progressive stage.
Because the lab people are going into other field and land is lying fallow.
Sir, the problem is still there, but we have seen a better improvement because recently government has also launched various schemes for that purpose, like the CM Kisan, wherein they would get the subsidized input for the.
Excuse me. ସାର୍ଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା ମନେ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ଟାକୁ ଶୁଣିବ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟଲି କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ଇଲାବୋରେଟ୍ କରିବ ହେଲା ସାର୍ ପଚାରିଲେ ଭ୍ୟୁ ରିଗାର୍ଡ଼ିଂ ଲ୍ୟାବ୍ ଟୁ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଫେଲ୍ୟୁଅର୍ କି ୟେସ୍ ନୋ ୱାନ୍ ଟୁ ରିଜନ୍ସ ହେଲା ସାର୍ ସବୁଗୁଡ଼ା ସେଇଟା ପଚାରିଥାନ୍ତି ସେମିତି ଫାର୍ମର୍ସ ଇନକମ୍ ଭେରି ଲୋ ୟେସ୍ ଅର୍ ନୋ ଇଫ୍ ୟେସ୍ ଦେନ୍ ରିଜନ୍ ୱାନ୍ पर्सनाली करके ନିଜକୁ ନେବନି ହେଲା ସେମିତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଲେ ଯେ ବିଙ୍ଗ ଏନ୍ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚରାଲ ପର୍ସନ୍ ସ୍କିଲ୍ ସବୁ ଥାଇକିରି ଜେନେରାଲକୁ ଆସିଲେ ଏଥିରେ କ୍ଷତି ହେଉଛି କି ଯେଉଁଟାକି ଅଲରେଡ଼ି ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ଦେଲେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆଡମିଟେଡ୍ ଏଇଟାକୁ ତୁମେ ପଜିଟିଭଲି ଆନ୍ସର୍ ଦେବ ଯେ କେମିତି କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ଓକେ এটা এତିକି କରିବ 1-2 ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କରିବନି ସେଠି ଟାଇମ୍ ଦେବେନି ହେଲା ବୁଝିଲେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କଲେ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ ବି ପଳେଇବାର ଚାନ୍ସ ଅଛି ଓକେ ଯଦି ଏଇଟା ପ୍ରିପେୟାର୍ଡ଼ ହେଇଥିବ ମନେ ରଖିଥା ଯେ ସାର୍ ଯେଉଁ ଅପସନ୍ ଦେଲେ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ୍ର ପ୍ରିପେୟାର୍ଡ଼ ହେଇଥା ପଚାରିବାର ଚାନ୍ସ ବେଶୀ ଓକେ ଆଉ ସ୍କୁଇଜ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ଦେବା କରେକ୍ଟ ଆଉ ସେମିତି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ନେବା ଅଦର ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଟେକନ୍ ଫରେଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଏଜ୍ ୟୋର୍ ଅପସନାଲ୍ instead of agriculture. Agriculture is a fine and fantastic optional.
Yes, sir.
Naturally, they will ask, why did you opt for agriculture, forestry without taking agriculture? What's your answer?
Sir, basically there are two reasons. First one is I wanted to.
Kahevani, basically, sir, reason number one is this, reason number two.
So reason number one is I had done my 4 years in agriculture and I wanted to explore forestry. Second reason was the last mains examination gave me a lesson that I could write better answers in forestry, which would give me better, help me score good marks in forestry.
That this is a related subject to your agriculture.
Yes, sir. That
Okay. So type of कहवा. Okay. Now obviously agriculture related पचारे question that you have something in your field that is called as precision farming.
yes.
What do you mean by precision farming?
So it is the use of technology like the GPS, the GIS, wherein we could use those technologies and provide precise inputs that is required by the crop, so that there is a sustainable development in agriculture and increased production.
What do you mean by sustainable development?
Sir, sustainable development is we fulfill our current needs, we reach the production we want, but in that case also we conserve the resources for the future generation.
Now you have already said that precision farming leads to sustainable development. In what way?
Sir, if we are using the required amount of resources, we are not wasting the resources, it helps in conservation of resources, which will be transferred to the future generation.
Very good. ଏଇଟା ଦେଖିଲ କେମିତି ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଲ ସିରିଜଟା ସେଇ ଟାଇପ୍ର ମାର୍କ ମାନେ ୱାର୍ଡ଼ ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବ ୟେସ୍ କଲେ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲି ସେମାନେ ପଚାରିବାର ଚାନ୍ସ ଅଛି ୟେସ୍ ପଚାରିଲେ ତାର ଆନ୍ସର ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ଓକେ ନାଉ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଡୁ ମିନ୍ ବାଇ ଆଗ୍ରୋନୋମି
Sir, it is the science of management of the land so as to increase the productivity and production of the crops.
in the management of land what do you do?
Sir, we do cultural management wherein we take care of the fields, cultivation practices like tillage, then sowing and harvesting operations. Secondly, there is the planting methods wherein we use the methods like row plantation and others so as the spacing is proper. And finally, there is the post-harvest management aspects also wherein we take care that there is no infestation of any kind of weeds and all. So that the production is proper in agriculture.
How do you think that this knowledge will be useful for you in administration?
Sir, we have APMC mandis wherein we collect the produce that is brought in by the farmers. If we can.
ଏଟା ଆନ୍ସର ଅନ୍ୟ ଆଡ଼େ ଗଲା ତୁମେ ଯେଉଁ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଲ ଆଗ୍ରୋନୋମି କହିଲେ ଏଇଆ
Yes.
ସେଇଟା ତୁମର ଗୋଟେ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଆଉ ସ୍କିଲ୍
Yes.
ପଢ଼ିଛ ସେଟାକୁ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନରେ କେମିତି ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ୍ କରିବ ସେଇ କଥା କହିବ ମୁଁ
Yes.
ବିକ୍ରି ବଟା କଥା କହୁନି
Yes. Sir, as we take care of crops in a proper manner, we have steps how to grow the crops.
What is even you have already said agronomy means management of
Crops.
crops
Yes.
na land
Land and crops.
Hala.
Yes.
Administration is a management of
People and the state.
yes. The strategy will be utilized there.
Yes.
You have an experience here, knowledge here, and that you only change the subjects.
Yes.
Okay. Hala. A type of link karike tum koi. Now I will come to another thing that is integrated farming. You have already got an award. What do you mean by integrated farming?
Sir, it is a process in which,
पचारे जानते हैं मेंशन करते तो सी आई देखे. What is that?
sir, it is a process in which we use the mechanical, physical, cultural and biological methods so as to increase the farm income, and we also integrate not only agricultural crops but also horticulture and animal husbandry aspects so as to double the farmer's income. Yes, right.
You have used a term doubling the farmer's income.
Yes.
Recently, Prime Minister has said something about this. What is his statement?
Sir, the Prime Minister.
एक मन रखता है ये आंसरटा दब ठीक अच्छी कारण लिंक देखो जे यार प्राइम मिनिस्टर कही भेरी रिसेंटली
Yes.
तेणु तुम पचार बोली कहला प्रिपेयर्ड हो आंसर को
Sir, the Prime Minister had earlier said that by 2022 we will be able to achieve that doubling the farmers' income. But due to the-
रिसेंटली कहबो कोन कहछथि
yes, sir. In that speech only, he mentioned that within a short span of time, by 2023 and 2024, they will be achieving the target. And
23 ପଳେଇଲାଣି
so 2024 when he says
ତ ଏବେ ମାସେ ତଳେ କହିଛନ୍ତି
sir, see,
କେମିତି ଡବଲିଂ ଅଫ୍ ଫାର୍ମର୍ସ ଇନକମ୍ କହିଛନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
yes, sir. They first is that he said that about the paramparagat krishi, we can implement that also, and also go for mixed farming, sir. In his speech, that as he mentioned, sir.
କାଟି ପଡ଼ିବ ହେଲା
Yes, sir.
ସେ ବିଷୟରେ କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ଏଲ୍ସ ରିସେଣ୍ଟ ଟକ୍ରେ ଯେତେ ଡବଲିଂ ଅଫ୍ ଫାର୍ମିଂ କେମିତି କରିବେ ବୋଲି
Sir, जो agricultural conference रे ही
ପଢ଼ିବେ ହେଲା ନୋଟ୍ କରିବେ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟଲି ହି ହାଜ୍ ଗିଭେନ୍ another means of doubling the farmers income okay now obviously ଏଠି ଆସିଛୁ farmers income କହିବା ମାତ୍ରେ government of Odisha has introduced certain schemes to increase the farmers income.
Yes.
What is that scheme?
Sir, it is the CM Kisan Yojana, which in they will be providing
What are the provisions under this scheme?
Sir, on 2 dates they will be giving the money of around 4,000 to every farmers, and the total income would be with the PM Kisan and CM Kisan including 10,000 rupees.
ମୁଁ ପଚାରିଛି ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କରିବନି କହିଛି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା 4,000 to each kisan.
Yes, sir. Every Kisan will be
And sir-
sir, 4,000 to every Kisan.
Every kisan category ଯୋଉମାନେ ରିଚ୍ କିସାନକୁ ଦିଆଯିବ କି?
Sir, yes, sir. The provision is there for no Kisan will be excluded here on the basis of economy.
ଆଚ୍ଛା
Yes.
ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି and which two dates?
Sir, one is Nuakhai and another one is Akshaya Tritiya.
Why these two dates have been finalized?
Yes, sir. Sir, Nuakhai is the date where we harvest the crop, and Akshaya Tritiya is where we sow the crops. So
No.
therefore, on those 2 dates, the benefits will be transferred.
ଏଇଟା ରଙ୍ଗ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ହେଲା ରଙ୍ଗ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ହେଲା the purpose of giving payment through CM Kisan is କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି what is the provision and why for?
Sir, the provision is through direct benefit transfer, they will be providing inputs.
Why for କହିଲେ it's a financial assistance support not loan.
No, sir, financial assistance.
Then ଏତିକି ଅଳ୍ପ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟରେ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଦୁଇଟା ଡେଟ୍ରେ କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ସେ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି ଟୁ procure
The inputs,
Huh?
so procure of the inputs,
such as
sir, seeds or even the smaller equipments that are
Bas.
Yes.
ତେଣୁ ହାରଭେଷ୍ଟ ପରେ ଦେବାର କ'ଣ ଅର୍ଥ ଅଛି କିଛି ନାହିଁ
No, sir.
ସେଇଥିଲାଗି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ବିକଜ ଦି ରବି କ୍ରପ୍ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟସ୍ ଫ୍ରମ୍ ହ୍ୱିଚ୍ ଡେଟ୍
Sir, from Rabi crop is sir from November, October.
ତାର ଏଇ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ଯୋଉ ଗଲା କି ଫଙ୍କସନ୍
Nuakhai, sir.
ହେଲା
Nuakhai.
ଆରଟା କେବେ ହେଉଛି ଅକ୍ଷୟ ତୃତୀୟା ଖରିଫ କ୍ରପ୍ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେବ କଲଚରାଲି ଜାଣିଛ ନା ନା ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର
Yes, sir.
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେବ ସେତିକି ବେଳେ ଯଦି 4-5,000 ଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ସେ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ୍ କରିବ 2 ମାସ ଆଗରୁ ଦେଲେ ତ ଅଦରୱାଇଜ୍ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ୍ କରିଦେବ
Sorry, sir. I will go through this.
ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲି ଦେ ଆର୍ ଜଷ୍ଟିଫାଏଡ୍ ଟୁ ସିଲେକ୍ଟ ଦି ଡେଟ୍ ତେଣୁ ଇମିଡ଼ିଏଟଲି ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବ ଟଙ୍କାଟା ମିସ୍ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବନି
Yes.
ଆର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କାଳିଆ ଯୋଜନାରେ ଡେଟ୍ ନଥିଲା ଦିସ୍ ଇନ୍ ଆଡ଼ଭାନ୍ସ ଯଦି ପଚାରିବେ ହ୍ୱିଚ୍ ୱାନ୍ ଇଜ୍ ବେଟର୍ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ବେଟର୍ ବିକଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦିସ୍ ନ୍ୟୁ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଟେଜି
Yes.
ଏନି ଅଦର ସପୋର୍ଟ ଗିଭିଂ ଥ୍ରୁ ସିଏମ୍ କିଷାନ
Sir,
other than this money?
sir, this much I.
Podibo it up. Fantastic. It's current topic. How does it differ from PM Kisan?
Sir,
Padidaba? Okay. It is tomorrow related. And what are the other areas of support given to the farmers by the government?
Sir, other areas being the MSP, which is being provided to the farmers.
Podibo, what is the MSP, current MSP given by the state government?
Sir, for rice it is 2,300 something, and for wheat it is 2,000.
How do you see?
नहीं देखती पचार दिया तो लास्ट काम था
हाँ बुझिल 3,100 ହେଇଗଲାଣି ବୁଝି ପଢ଼ିବ ଏଇଟା ତମ ଉପର କଥା ନା ଦେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ଆଉ କ'ଣ MSP ବଢ଼େଇଲା ଆଉ
Sir, we have the National Horticulture Mission for that, for increase in productivity of horticulture.
ନା ଆଉ ଦୁଇ ତିନିଟା କହିବ ଦେଖ ଯୋଉଟା ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ ମାର୍କେଟିଂ ସାଇଡ଼ରେ ଷ୍ଟୋରେଜ ସାଇଡ଼ରେ କ'ଣ କରାହେଇଛି ଷ୍ଟେପ୍
Sir, we have the targeted procurement of rice.
Storage. Storage.
Sir,
कौन गवर्नमेंट डिसीजन नहीं स्टेट गवर्नमेंट
sir, warehousing.
नो प्रति ब्लॉक रे कोल्ड स्टोरेज गोटे गोटे करेंगे जोटा नथिलारू पोटाटो क्राइसिस है बुझीगला मंडी उपर कहब आउ तुमर अन्य जिनस कौन हो गोटे इंश्योरेंस क्रॉप इंश्योरेंस स्कीम कहबन
Yes, sir. PM फसल बीमा.
तेणु सब गुड़ा को कवर कला है ओके এইটা গোটে হোলিস্টিকালি নেই গলে সেইথে 10টা কোশ্চেন তুমি পড়ে গলে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট ভার্সেস ডিস্ট্রিক্ট
Sir, Cuttack
कटक
district.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट व्हाट आर द स्पेशलिटी ऑफ कटक डिस्ट्रिक्ट
Sir, the cultural facility is our Cuttack Chandi temple.
ସେପାରେ ତମେ କହିବ କଟକ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ହିସାବରେ ମୁଁ ପଚାର ନଟ୍ କଟକ ସିଟି ଏଇଟା ଶୁଣିବ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ପଚାର ସିଟି ପଚାରନି ତେଣୁ ବେଷ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ କହିବ ଯୋଉଥିରେ ତୁମେ ଟାଣିବ 4-5ଟା
Sir, the best thing about Cuttack district is recently Maniabandha was awarded as the best.
ଫ୍ୟାଣ୍ଟାଷ୍ଟିକ୍ ତେଣୁ why ମାଣିଆବନ୍ଧ is famous
Sir, for the handicrafts especially.
what is and that handicraft ବି କହିବ ସେଠି
Sir, it is the potta and murti, jodi and with
ତାଠୁ ବେଟର ଅଛି ଖଣ୍ଡୁଆ
khondwa. Yes, sir, khondwa.
ଜେନେରାଲ ଯୋଉଟା ଫଟକି ପଚାର why ଖଣ୍ଡୁଆ ପାଟ is famous
Sir, for the three things, sir. The inclusion
Ah.
of the Buddhism and Jagannath culture is there. Second is the dye that is being used is a natural dye and it is very good.
in what way Jayadava is linked with the ଖଣ୍ଡୁଆ ପାଟ
Sir, Jayarath,
ଜାଣିଲା ଜୟଦେବ କ'ଣ ଲେଖୁଥିଲେ
sir,
ଗୀତ ଗୋବିନ୍ଦ ସେଇ ପାଟରେ ଗୀତ ଗୋବିନ୍ଦ ଲେଖିକିରି ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହେଉଥିଲା
Yes, sir.
ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କର ତମ ଗୋଟେ ଏରିଆ ପାଇଲ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଅଦର ଏରିଆ ଫର୍ ହୁଇଚ୍ କଟକ ଫେମସ୍
Sir, we have the Dainara album, sir.
ଏଟା କହିବନି ସିଲଭର ଫିଲିକିରି କହିବ ନା ତାପରେ ନେଇଯିବ
Yes, sir. Silver filigree recently got GI tag.
ଆଉ କ'ଣ ଫେମସ୍
Sir, we have the wood carvings also. I am better, sir.
କ'ଣଟା
Sir, wood works. Sir.
ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଜିନିଷ କହିବନି ଏଇ ଯେ ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାନ୍ସଟା କହିବନି
Yes, sir. It is a trade relation with the Java and Sumatra region.
Hello.
It's Balijatra is-
and next it's a millennium city 3-4ଟା ଧର ଇଆଡ଼ୁ ସିଆଡ଼ୁ କହିବନି ସେଥିରେ ବୁଲେଇବେ 4ଟା କହିବ ସେମାନେ ଯେମିତି ସେଥିରୁ ଆଉ 4ଟା ପଚାରିବେ ଓକେ ଟ୍ରିପ୍ ପାଇଲ ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏତିକି ସାଇଲେ ଆଉ ସାର୍ ପଚାରିବେ ଟିକେ
Sir, recently, as per the global forest research site, we have the teak forest, we have the sal forest in Cuttack, and the bamboo forest is going on in the Banki and Attagat region also bamboo forests are present. And recently there are forest fire incidents also in Cuttack. Sir, forest resources of Odisha, there are mainly teak, sal, then we have the bamboo. There are the two types of bamboo. We have the Doba bamboo and the Salia bamboo. And also we have the crops of Dalbergia sisu or sisu plants are also being growing here in Cuttack. So, Kaju is the areas where the means where reclamation is going on, reclamation. There only Kaju is Kaju plantation.
How much of land or area
Is
ours forest?
So there are total all over is 35.61% of land area is there, and out of that there is also tree cover, which is 3.3 above 3%. Tree cover is also.
In Koto, is there any issues which contributes to agriculture?
Yes, sir. NRI is there, which contributes.
What else contributes to agriculture?
Sir, the Swarna variety of rice has been given by, and there is also a Jafrani variety of rice that has also recently been launched by NRI. And with OUAT also they are making preparations for rice crops like the Kalinga 1, 4 and 5, which have been contributed by.
Apart from governors of this year, what are the other colleges?
Sir, there are college in Chiplima, there is Bhavani Patna also there, and then in Rangailunda there is a fishery college.
Where is horticulture?
Sir, in the College of Agriculture Chiplima and Horticulture Chiplima are there located.
Is there also bonus also in some country horticulture application of your college?
No, sir, no horticulture college in Bhubaneswar.
No, here also for the horticulture product in place of your OUT near within bonus.
Horticulture products. Sir, recently there is the Ganga Safed variety of cauliflower is growing in Bhubaneswar.
Borapata Pari is also.
I'm not.
Actually,
Sir, Terrace Farm is there, which is also
Yes.
contributing.
now, what are the special forest reserves in Odisha?
Sir, the Simidi forest in the Simidi forest.
Mainly from?
Sir, Simidi trees.
Because
It is a very good forest resource of Odisha, the Simidi forest. Then the cultivation aspect is that the forest area is generally covered with teak and sal in Odisha region also. Because for the timber production, Odisha is going for that. And in forest, minor forest produce, there is the tendu leaves. And for that also the government has launched a scheme, Tendu Pattar Tolali Yojana, which would be benefiting them.
as a scheme, improved scheme for them, those who are hackers.
Yes, sir. In that, the Tendupatta Tolale Yojana, the blockers will be getting 35% incentives. And for the binders of the leaves, they will be getting 10%. And the government will be procuring the Tendu leaves per kg at rupees 2.
Your government, so what steps have been taken by government for the production of the forest? Apart from this, employing the forest employees, what other steps taken?
Sir, the Act of the Grazing, Odisha Grazing Act 1980, it is there. Then we have the Odisha Transit Rule of 1980, it is also there. Then we have the Wildlife Protection Act working for this purpose. And we have also declared 6 areas as the biosphere reserves. Currently, state has also power to declare the
6 areas biosphere reserve in Odisha.
yes, sir, 6 areas.
What are those?
Sir, Ramsar site, 6
Right.
areas Ramsar site.
Dita biosphere reserve.
Yes,
आपको confuse करियो.
yes. Sir, biosphere reserve. Sir, biosphere reserve there is only one actually now, sir. Simidi biosphere reserve. Other is in the proposition, sir. For the Vitarganika, we are proposition.
କହିବା ସେଟା.
Yes, sir. There is a proposition.
What about the government wishes towards the people living in the forest on the forest product, mostly living in the forest area?
Yes, sir. There is a labor scheme, sir, for the minor forest produce. They will be benefited from that as it would be sold at the MSP. Recently, tamarind, also sal and mahua, they have been included in MSP under the labor scheme. Then there is the Forest Right Act of 2006, which will be enabling the people of, or the tribal people to get the minor forest produce without hampering the forest. So this is 2 schemes.
And how many tiger projects are there?
Sir, tiger reserves there are 2, and one is in pipeline. The Debrigat tiger reserve would be there, but the Saktakosi and Simadibar tiger reserve are present there. Correct.
ସେପାଟ ଗୁଡ଼ା ବଢ଼ିଆ ବଢ଼ିଆ କହିଲ.
Have you heard postcard?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, it is for the prevention of sexual harassment to the children. Sir, in this, the government has
It is not prevention.
protection, sir. Protection.
Protection of
Sir, protection of sexual
Offense.
offense. Sir,
Postcode what by
yes.
POCSO Act ର
Yes.
abbreviation ଟାକୁ ମନେ ରଖିଛ କି ଜାଣିଛ?
Sir, not remembering it.
Yes କହିଲ.
Sir, I know about the
Protection of children from sexual offences.
offense.
Huh? Recently, very recently, Supreme Court gave a very important judgment on this act. Very recently,
Recently.
within a week.
And there's something I have quite the
Yes, sir. Sir, the act was that the High Court said that the keeping of the child videos, videos is not punishable if you are not sharing with it. But Supreme Court said that even keeping that video for personal use also.
What type of video?
Sir, pornography content.
Child porn.
Child pornography content.
What is IRDA?
Sir, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India.
What is the job of that?
Sir, it looks into the insurance sector of India and how it would reach to the last mile of the country. Sir, it is
You are just guessing. Its primary job is to protection of interest of the investor.
investors.
What is the role of SEBI?
Sir, it is the primary job is, as you said, sir.
What stands for SEBI?
Sir, Security and Exchange Board of India. Sir.
It's what is its
Sir,
mandate?
it protects the investors in the field of stock market, sir, so that there is no.
Why it is in news recently?
Sir, it is said that the chairman of SEBI is involved in act of internal trading.
Huh?
Internal trading. Insider trading. Insider trading.
Have you heard it or read it somewhere?
Sir, in newspaper they are saying that there is corruption inside SEBI.
What is that allegation? Specific allegation?
Sir, they are using the knowledge inside SEBI for investment in other shares, international shares for gaining profits.
You have not read it properly. Which paper you read? Which?
Sir, in Indian Express.
Huh?
Indian Express.
The allegation is about what? That
Involvement of
she has a conflict of interest.
Yes.
What is that conflict of interest?
Sir,
Her husband, allegation is her husband has invested in a company which has link with the Adani's company. This is precisely the allegation. There are many, but this is mainly. So why the bank deposits are falling nowadays?
Sir, recently what the trend I have been seeing is that there is awareness surrounding the mutual fund and other investment schemes. So people are more attracted.
What is that awareness?
Sir,
What sort of awareness? It is there since long.
yes, sir. The propagation in the social media is what influencing.
What is there that attracts everybody?
Sir, the more interest, which is than that of the bank. Sir, interest rates are.
You are talking like a novice.
जोड़ा कहले तो इंटरेस्ट दिया है
Okay, Mr. Suman, try to sharpen your knowledge on international national developments and just keep only academic interest, academic information, keep academic information by knowledge about the subject and its content. No need of being expert on those SEBI or IRDA, all these things. What is its mandate and what is why those institutions are in news nowadays? Why RBI is in news nowadays?
Sir, RBI said there are two things that they done. Sir, it is the lender initiative that has it is providing the facility wherein the farmers can take loans without any providing any credential because all will be in the online platform. Second is the DAM initiative wherein there is digital agriculture mission wherein RBI will support the loan taking ability.
Okay, Mr. Suman, you have many plus points. Communication is super, and personality is also nice. किछटा इम्प्रूवमेंट तुम स्कोप देवे से मूलर कही निजक केयरफुली रोटे जदि तुम भाविल जे 5% डाउट्रे अच्छी सरी सर ब्लॉक्र रिस्क नबनी माइनस मार्किंग इंटीग्रिटी आस्पेक्ट देख मन न पड़ाटा स्वीकार करा जाए स्पट्रे मन पड़नी से सरी कही कहे सरी सर आई एम अनेबल टू सर sorry sir, I cannot I do not know the answer. It type block motor मारिबने गैस motor नबने without permission. हला
तमे एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट तमे एमएसपी विषय टिके जानिमो एमएसपी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया करे एटा 2300 टंका अछि धानर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ओडिशा 800 टंका बोनस दो हला इट इज नॉट एमएसपी ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट जोटा दउछि एमएसपी नो एमएसपी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया डिक्लेयर करे हु डिसाइड्स एमएसपी
सर सीएससी
हां
सीएससी
अच्छा सो केवल पैडी नुह सब प्रोडक्ट रो अधिकांश प्रोडक्ट रो अधिकांश जदिओ बहुत गुड़ा भी बाहर अच्छा ओके एग्रीकल्चर उपरे तुम सब्जेक्ट रु जेहेतु तुम जाऊँ अलग जगह को तुमको पचारे आउ तुम ओपीएससी सब्जेक्ट जोटा का तुम देच से आउ तुम निज जो करेंट ये उपरे तुम एक्सपेक्टेड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव जॉब ओके ओके बेस्ट ऑफ लक
हला केबे परीक्षा अछि सुमन
सर
4 तारिख अछि अच्छी काफी डे अच्छी भल भी अच्छी तुम वरीड हेनी खाली ये देखते देखते
सर सर अपन सब जो मतलब कॉलेज सर एग्रीकल्चर मशीन है आप तो बेटर वे इन सब क्या
कौनटा को विषय
स्टार्टिंग में जो बच्चा लेगी मतलब शिफ्ट हो जे
cause of shifting to and
that is quite obvious question जे तमे पाठ पढ़लो एग्रीकल्चर रे एते भलो एग्री कलो किंतु वर्तमान व्हाई यू आर शोइंग योर इंटरेस्ट इन फॉर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव जॉब दैट इज ए नेचुरल क्वेश्चन वन इज एक्सपेक्टेड
आंसर टा कोन दबो तो
कन्विंसिंग
ठीक अछि ताकू बता देबे आपण ठीक अछि
Naturally, what you think of, if you thought while I'm a wider circle, so better service cover.
yes sir
So there you can only take care of agriculture. Here also you want to take agriculture, at the same time you can also touch other areas.
yes sir
So your broad spectrum is much broader here
yes
than only to be agriculture. But naturally, so I also be taking care of agriculture here. Because since it happens also.
you say what you said is not important the way you defend your action that is we want to see whether you are able to face the problem and situation in life ahead boldly or not
सर ठीक थिला
it is not a question answer session remember
नहीं सर ठीक थिला अप्रोच करके
you sharpen your convincing power on the subject okay
Whether your answer is realistic or not, I will able to defend. Yes, I am doing this. I can take care. Also, I can take care of a better student. I am not missing agriculture. I can do it here also.
okay you can now go
sometimes judges may the board member may pose as a devil's advocate they may look mane pose you question like devil's advocate but just to know your response huh? that is what we are here to judge you
This is not a test of knowledge. Test of personality.
okay thank you
आंसर गुडा कहबा
Why is to follow the
बढ़िया अछि ने बाकी तो कोन डाउट हल पचार दो मते
थैंक यू सर
केते सर कह कोन थाके समस्त कह
How are you going? What's the number?
लाइट एमती कर करबाने एमती कर
What's the number? Thank you.
ठीक है
ओडिया रे कहला बेल को पचारिबे तो कंफर्टेबल कह ओके भलो अछि ऑल द बेस्ट सुमन गो विथ कॉन्फिडेंस इकुडा सेट करबानी
थैंक यू
चार फेर बस गलो हला
सर एंटी चेयर
ना केच कर
Either.
हला
थैंक
ओके
से टक कर दउजन तो टाइम हेला
ना भलो ना तमना मिनट मैक्सिमम
वाइंड अप करियो सिगला टाइम फाइनल रिंग आसला
सियाड़ के जन अछन देखि के से
हाँ।
टप मारछ
हाँ नहीं पिला माने आ अपेक्षा न करंतु तांकर दिन अछि
भलो कोहा है तो कोहा है बाय चांस जो लॉन्ग जासन मार देबो सकती
नहीं मु भाव हम प्रश्न पचारिबा लास्ट को समाप्त को एडवाइस दवा प्रति क्वेश्चन रे ताको एडवाइस बा सजेशन बा रिप्लाई न करके आगे क्वेश्चन
मने
पचार
रखितबा क्वेश्चन
हाँ।
पचरे कर देबा
ताको